The Goodspeed Opera House is unique among all theaters because they have an archive. They are preserving the past.
This is the collection of 78s, and then we go on to the LPs of various shows. Lots of boxed versions of things.
And a lot of private things.
Yeah, and there are private things. Oh, the Gershwin collection.
Yes, that's quite rare, actually, that set.
And then there's more here, and then we go to box scores and sheet music. And then further on in the library is the NBC collection.
This archive has become so important that people come from all over the country and beyond to do research there.
This is the beginning of the NBC collection of popular music.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's sheet music. You name the song, it's in here when NBC went out of the music business.
It goes on for miles.
It is, about 25 cabinets. And on this side are books and programs from shows.
And videos.
And videos. And then we turn the corner, and here are the scores.
And librettos. Oklahoma. This is volume 2. Right. The show was so successful that they did a volume 2. This is generally considered to be the first major American original cast recording. Decca recorded it in 1943. Truncated, but still essential.
What's it, 2.5 minutes for a 78?
3.5 for a 10-inch, 4.5 for a 12-inch.
And certainly, you didn't get the whole show.
Right.
And so what our orchestrators would do is go back and listen to the 78s to get the style of the recording. Because the orchestrators today don't understand. They don't understand strings under vocals, and they're just blaring away, and they're waiting for the sound man to take the pit down so that the vocal can come up over it.
Well, even if you have an original orchestration, the style of playing the music has changed. So even if you have the original score in front of you, the musicians have to be taught stylistically how to play it. Because even with the original score, it still doesn't answer all the questions about how it is performed. So sometimes with a musical show, the only thing that is left are pieces of ephemera.
That's true, but that was only true through perhaps the late 60s. And after that, there were enough preservationists around to make sure that everything was kept. This is the full score for West Side Story. It's the conductor's score, the original conductor's score.
The original score. Oh, my goodness. And what is this? New balcony scene. How about that?
And all in pencil, you know, which is fascinating. One of the things that we don't do is create museum pieces here, because we don't have the same actors and we don't have the same designers. So when we do an old musical, it's in the style of.
Right.
So there are no revivals at the Goodspeed. There are revisals. Revivals are more likely to be found in the opera houses rather than a musical theater. Here's Sondheim talking on Sondheim, Saturday night, performed by him personally.
Sondheim's first early unproduced score, yeah.
You know, Sondheim has been here many times. The closer you get to the modern musical, the less opportunity there is to change, because the songs were so well integrated as part of the story. And but when you go back to the turn of the century, songs were interpolated all the way through by the authors and the composers, and they had a trunk full of songs and they put them on the stage. In our case, you take greater license with the older shows because that's the way the authors did them. In the newer shows like Mame, they were pretty damn good right from the beginning. You don't want to mess around with good.